Hello everyone and welcome to another video here on the channel. Today I'm going to be banging on about the Anthony Caminiti tribunal sentence that has been handed that he has to go to the tribunal tonight, meaning that it'll be at least a 4+ week suspension, which I'm very angry about, and I'll explain the double standards in the AFL with certain players getting looked after, not including the Patrick Dangerfield incident where he booted Ruben Ginbey, and whether it was Toby Greene or somebody else, if it was Greene, we'd be talking about a lot more, the media would and fans in the AFL would. But for Dangerfield, it's not even cited. And the committee wanted to say we'll go through. Please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're just past 2,050 subscribers, so I really appreciate you all. Hit that sub button, hit that like button, and you'll see more content of mine. Oh, well, we're going to say Scoops is going to go bang here. Well, I am. I'm very pissed off at the decision of Anthony Caminiti being sent directly to the tribunal. It was graded like this. It was graded as intentional conduct, severe impact, high contact, directed tribunal 4+ matches for the Nathan Murphy incident. Now, here is where I get angry. How is that worth a tribunal hearing, so at least 4 weeks? How? Just how? People compare it to Andrew Gaff and Barry Hall incidents on Staker and Andy Brayshaw, respectively. No, they're not the same. They didn't punch him in the face with the bare fist. Murphy ducked his head down and leaned himself into where the punch or elbow, which it was, not a fist, would have hit him in the gut. Should Anthony Caminiti be suspended in some form? I don't know, but I know he's getting a suspension of some length. But I did something on my podcast last night. If it's over 2 weeks, I'm going to be very pissed off about it, and pissed off I am about it. This is a joke. How is that worth 4+ weeks? He didn't punch him in the face with his fist. He used his elbow, and Nathan Murphy provoked him and said some stuff to him, and he started it. He started it by saying something, and he punched Caminiti in the gut first. Don't believe me? Check the footage for yourself.
Push and shove.
I'll play it again.
Push and shove.
You can clearly see there, Nathan Murphy started the physical part of it. He gave him a punch to the gut. Why is Nathan Murphy not being cited for that? He didn't even get cited. Not reprimanded? No. Weak? No. Looked at? No. Graded? No. Thrown out? No. Was not even mentioned, like it never happened. Surely the AFL have some common sense and go, okay, we're looking at this incident. What happened beforehand? You got all the footage, and the footage I just showed you. He punched him in the gut first. Why is he not suspended? And for Caminiti to get 4 weeks, you see Nathan Murphy duck into it.
Push and shove.
You clearly see Murphy duck into it. Now, I understand when people say, oh, he still got him, though. Okay, 1 or 2 weeks, sure. But how did Murphy not get cited? And how is that 4+ weeks worth? It's not. I'm sick of this because it's not worth 4 weeks. It is not compared to the Brayshaw thing. It is not compared to the Barry Hall thing. It is nothing like that. And here is former Collingwood coach Nathan Buckley's response, which I wholeheartedly agree with Bucks, and it's what I was saying from the get-go. Buck says, and I quote, "I don't see it as a deliberate act. Nathan Murphy drops his knees a little bit, and Caminiti's not expecting to collect him in the head." Exactly right, Bucks. Now, this is the former Collingwood coach who likes these players, so the former people saying it's biased is rubbish. It's not biased. What Bucks said is what I said, and I'm glad someone in the media on Fox Footy has said this as well. Murphy instigated the contact to his face area, chin, whatever. Now, he got concussed from it. I'm not going to debate that. But 4 weeks for Caminiti for this, seriously, when Murphy, A, started it, B, gave him a punch to the gut, not even to be cited, said stuff, then that happens. and Caminiti's the one that gets 4 weeks. It's always the retaliator that gets something. Why not the guy who started the whole damn thing to, I don't know, made it happen to begin with? And none of this would happen if Murphy didn't say and do stuff beforehand. It is ridiculous. How Caminiti got 4 weeks at least is a joke. Now, the tribunal hearing is tonight, so I'm going to see how that pans out. And I'm going to be very pissed off if it stays anything above 2 weeks. Lift your game, AFL. Pathetic. Michael Christian, the tribunal, is a joke. Okay. Now, here's what I get more annoyed. Patrick Dangerfield. Now, you don't know what I'm talking about. I would play the footage, but the video will probably get blocked. You see here, Ruben Ginbey and Paddy Dangerfield. You can clearly see that Danger, accidental or not, clops Ruben Ginbey in the face, the chin, which leads to higher up in the face. Now, you could say, oh, he didn't do it on purpose, blah, 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 blah. Sure, he may not have done it on purpose, but you can see on the screen there that he's clobbered him in the face. How is he not being cited? Why, oh, why has Danger not been cited? Oh, that's right. He's one of the AFL's most protected players of all time. Now, people will be saying, oh, look, Hawkins has been suspended for things like this for things in the past. Dangerfield has, etc. Because they had no choice but to do it. They would have shown and made it blatantly obvious that they favouritize certain players. They like Dangerfield's on the AFLPA board. They love Danger. They protect him at all costs. He could get away with murder because players like him. Okay, maybe not that, but you know what I mean. He'll get away with pretty much anything and nothing will happen. But if I guarantee you this incident, that was Toby Greene, we'd be hearing a lot more from the AFL and the media for that matter. Only David King, Brad Johnson, Joey Montagna raised this Dangerfield Ginbey incident and myself. I've seen no one else bring it up. It's because they're too afraid to ruffle feathers with their favourite player in Patrick Dangerfield, one of the AFL's favourite love childs. This is a joke. It's to set the double standards. I guarantee you this. How he was not even cited. I'm not saying he should have weeks or anything like that, by the way. But to not even be acknowledged that it wasn't even cited, this incident. Not even looked at. Not thrown out. Not a week. Not fined. Nothing. Not graded. How can you just brush this aside and say, nothing to look at here? Well, excuse me. Toby Greene's had similar incidents in the past. Now, I'm not saying the Dalehouse one was a little bit different, but Toby Greene's had incidents like this in the past where he's either been ridiculed by media, fans, AFL, the tribunal, whatever. He's either been fined, told off in a bad way, or suspended. Why not the same treatment for Patrick Dangerfield? I'm getting sick of this. AFL playing favourites. When will the narrative change? It isn't going to change until everyone in the public and the media start to continue to push that we have had enough of certain players getting looked after. You can't have one set of rules for one player and then have a different answer for a different player because you love them or they're one of the top names in the AFL. That should not matter. Whether you're Patrick Dangerfield or whether you're Sam Petrescu-Seaton, you should be all treated equally. You can't say, oh, that's Dangerfield, so we let it off. I guarantee if that was Toby Greene, what he did to Ginbey, right here, did that, Toby Greene would be ridiculed. Now, people say he's got a history of some stuff like that. I don't care. You'd be ridiculing him for even an incident like that. Now, I'm not saying, as I said, Danger, I didn't say he deserved a week. To not even be acknowledged and say it's reprimanded, fined or something, or to, things like acts like this we're not going to accept from now on or something. They didn't even do anything. It's because it's Patrick Dangerfield. The AFL have to acknowledge that they play favourites. You cannot have a set of rules for one and not the others. It's something that needs to be changed. We need a campaign to the AFL. Stop playing favourites and treat them all equally. If this incident was Greene, you know for a fact that he'd be ridiculed suspended or fined. It's one of them, suspended or fined. But because this is Dangerfield, it's not acknowledged and not cited. Ridiculous. The AFL need to stop playing favourites and treat every player equally. No matter if it's Danger or Petreski-Seaton, it needs to change. Thank you all for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts down below about both incidents. I think the Caminiti one is a joke. It should not be anywhere more than 2 weeks. And the Dangerfield one not being cited. It's a joke. And the AFL need to stop playing favourites and treat everyone equally. Please leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. On the road to 3K. Thank you all. Till next video, take care, guys.